conversation with my boyfriend about it. Why are we giving any acceptable reason for a man to put his hands on a woman? Period. Regardless of what she did or what happened prior to at that point, what is the level of acceptance for a man to put his hands on a girl?
There is no acceptance.
But you can't say that and still say in the same sentence, oh, all he did was just grab her up, or oh well, she swung on him first. You can't say that and then back it up.
I don't honestly.
There's no reason.
There is no excuse, no type of justification for a man putting his hands on a woman or a woman putting her hands on a man. Keep your hands to yourself across the board. Don't hit nobody else's child. That's because if my whole thing is I'll be the first one to hoop holler out with my nigga ass and stuff like that. But if I hit a man and he hits me back, they gonna be like, well, the police gonna say, why you put your hands on him first? It's always going to be, and I feel like a lot of times, yes, they are going to look at like, oh, you're a man, that's a woman. It's some females out here stronger than men. Mm-hmm. No shade. Just being honest.
And my point that I was making when we was watching the video, did he really hit her?
That video, it happened so fast. You were literally.
He did not. Well, from what we seen,
he
did not hit her. He grabbed her, flung her a little bit.
She might have fucked her.
Snatched her up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think snatching up is acceptable?
No.
But, and that is the question, though.
Yeah.
And that is the question.
That's still.
I do think snatching up is acceptable.
So listen. That was my point at first. I'm like, well, all he did was, snatch her up. And then my boyfriend was the one that was just like, what do you mean all he did? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, it ain't like he blew her shit off. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And he was just like, that's toxic. But when he said it, I'm like, so you have a guy because why are you trying to restrain somebody? What do he do?
This is my whole thing.
Why are you trying to restrain me?
So let me get.
What do you do?
Exactly. Yeah, but once again, that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to have this conversation because I'm on this side.
In situations in real life that happen where, and I've seen with my own two hands, like, if a girl running up on a guy, like, he's not gonna just keep getting hit. Like, he gonna...
Period.
He has to protect himself.
But that is in that situation.
And he never hit her. I feel like this is always acceptable. To do this to a girl,
but he didn't do that
on you physically.
He didn't do that, though.
This is my whole thing.
I think that's acceptable for me.
I've literally had a dude walk up to me at the day party and choke me up. Because for what...
And that's not acceptable.
I didn't do anything. I said, what is wrong with you? And then, my whole ass friends like, oh...
Choking up, snatching up.
Two different things.
Doing like this out of nowhere. Literally, that's
I'm calling the police.
We didn't need the example. I knew exactly what you meant.
You're going to jail behind that with me.
I was going to say, I know you ain't up in here lying like that. Did y'all see my face? Like,
I'm turning blue.
Not you just abused our girl on camera.
I feel like the only time for me that it's acceptable for a man to actually physically like hit a woman is if like it's a white woman and she called him nigga. I would give him a pass.
I gotta go. I can't go to Terri.
I would give him a pass to hit her.
Terica!
What?
What am I putting on?
I would give him a pass to hit her. If a white woman called a man a nigga.
That's the only pass.
That's the only pass I'm giving a guy to hit a woman, yes.
So what if
she's dead.
What if it's the opposite?
If what?
This the opposite of your scenario. It's literally
so it's a white man calling a black woman a nigga?
No.
That's
what if it's the opposite is the black woman attacking the white man racially? Is it okay for him to slap her?
No.
So how are you contradicting yourself like that?
He's white. He's white. How is she even offending him racially? What is she calling him?
There are a lot of things that you can say to
nothing is never more offensive than a white person calling a black person nigger. Okay. White people don't really be offended like that when they get called crackers.
But you can say other things to them that could degrade their character.
At the end of the day, he's a man. I'm not gonna give him the right to hit her.
Any man.
With what? Run that back to me one more time.
Any man? Yeah, you said he's a man.
She literally did the whole fucking scenario, right?
Because she basically saying that the only way is that she gonna give a black man a pass to hit a woman. If she white.
If the white woman call him a nigga.
There's no pass. That's my point.
That's your point. That's not mine.
Okay.
You got your right to have your point. I ain't say you couldn't have that. Have it.
Juicii, please get
But
on
for
this
me,
camera
I'm
so I
not
can
gonna feel real sorry for her if she gets slapped up after she called him a nigga. I'm not gonna be real sorry for her, and that's just how I feel.
Don't look back.
Say she ain't coming.
This is my whole thing. Number one, it's never okay for any man to hit a woman. If a white woman was to call a black man the N-word, that's where a black woman comes in and we smack her up.
I can do that with Juice. I can do that with Juicii. I'm in agreement with Juicii on that.
If a white woman
if I hear a woman call one of my black kings,
I don't care if I don't even know him. I'm beating her ass.
In my face.
In front of me?
I'm looking at my king like, you want me to handle that for you, sir?
At that point,
I ain't gonna go to jail.
At that point, I'm walking up, I said, King, I'm gonna say, sir, I'm gonna say, don't put your hands on that woman. I'm about to do it.
Period. You a real one. Real big bitch. Period. You a real one. Like I
Get into
said.
your outfit to you.